anything. Takes. All right. So again, good evening, everyone. My name is Solomon James, and welcome to our very first KBB Kangen Business Builders Zoom meeting. Now, I'm excited about what we're about to share, and which is why I played that song by Fela, because it's a prelude to what we're about to listen to or witness tonight. I have great friends across the world joining, and I really want to appreciate you. Listen, the greatest asset we have is our time, and when you choose to share, even if it's just 3 minutes with anybody, that should be appreciated. So without going through the list that is coming in and is increasing, I truly want to appreciate everyone. For some of us, just a short notice, and we are here to listen to something that will blow your mind. I mean, some of us have been friends, and some of us have been business partners, and for some others invited here by other business partners. You will be here because somebody told you about something that you should take a look at. And I'm excited that you can join us here. Now, what we will be discussing tonight was something that came across. Well, I don't believe in accidents. I believe in providence and God directing our path part time in the things that we engage ourselves with. Now, why are we doing it on Zoom? Because we've had the opportunity for some of us to be physically present, not just to hear, but to experience it. Even up till today, I still had people giving me the amazing result of what this project is already doing in their lives. And we said, why limit it to a location? Why don't open it to the rest of the world? And that is why we are here tonight. Without boring you with a long speech, because it's our first launch meeting, and we are looking forward to having subsequent one. It will be a series. It will be running weekly. So we just wanted to set the tone because it's our very first team Zoom meeting regarding this project. So again, we want to thank every one of you who are pioneer attendees to listen to this. But I will not be doing much of this speaking. I just want to play the role like John the Baptist, to pass it across to somebody that I truly respect, and I have the greatest respect for. And within the very short period that I've got to know him, I've seen him express real leadership in the way he does things, supporting knowledge. And if you have an encounter with him, you just know this guy is what he'll be talking about. He's what just listening to. Every time he talks, I'm just looking at him. Okay, I've been in industry for a while, but there are some dimension people take things and just sit down, you're looking at them and said, wow, truly, this is somebody to follow, which was why to open our team meeting, no other person to bring. Now, there are two of them. His partner is also will be on the call, but want to truly appreciate the presence of Mr. Simon Low. He's from Malaysia, and very young, very dynamic. Already don't want to give him a Nigerian name because he eats everything Nigeria. He eats, I think I saw one here, he eats a lot of bole and granite and every spicy thing you can think of. Look, we need to give him a nationality. We forgot to add his name to the list that Barry was awarding last week, okay? But so far, I want to really appreciate Mr. Simon for joining us on this call. He will be an anchor person who will take some testimonials. We'll just do a lot of, just the next few minutes, it will be fun, because this is what this is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring to the mic my leader, my top leader, my support, Simon Low. Simon, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Solomon James. All right. Great to be on the first Kangen Business Builder Zoom event. How are you guys doing? I think a lot of you have your cameras off. You can turn your camera on so that we can all see each other as well. Because I think I'm meeting some of you for the first time, but I think I identify a few names that I already know from Solomon James. All right. So how are you guys doing? If you're doing fantastic, give me a number one in the chat box. Or if your camera is on, just give me a thumbs up, because today we're going to share about something that we are bringing into this part of the world for the very first time, but it is changing the way people live, the way people eat, the way people drink, the way people build their business all around the world. All right, and this is something that I've been very, very passionate about. I've traveled the world to speak to people about this, and currently I am in Lagos, Nigeria. I came here. My first trip was 2 months ago, and I'm loving this place because I feel that this country and this region is going to be one of the fastest moving countries for this company and this project. All right. So before I go into the presentation for today, which is going to be very, very interesting, I just want to see by some response from the crowd who is absolutely new on learning about this project so far. Give me a new in the chat box, because I know there are some of you have already encountered this project. We have already presented to you. Some of you have even met me live before. But if you're absolutely new, type new in the chat box so I know what I'm talking to. All right, because some of you may be out of town, you may be out of Nigeria, so I've not get the chance to meet each and every one of you here. All right, so type new if you're seeing this for the first time. Now, a little brief background about me, so you know who you're listening to. I am an accountant by training. I have no business in business development. I have not done sales and marketing before. I have not done public speaking before. I was a very boring accountant. But when I saw this project and the product and the business that comes with this project, I got truly inspired and decided I want to make this one of my missions, one of my business. And since then, I've traveled to about 7 countries to develop the same business that I'll be sharing with you. And Nigeria is actually my 8th country that I've come into. All right, so this is something that originated from Japan back in 1974. So this is something that's been around for 48 years, but in Africa it's very, very new. And I want just to see who here you have never heard of Kangen water before. Type me in the chat box. You have never heard of Kangen water. Those of you who know what is Kangen water, type Kangen in the chat box. Because some of you may already know it, because we've been around for a long time. It's just that we are now in the pre-launch stage in Nigeria. That's why it's very, very exciting. So I'm going to go into a presentation which I will be covering 2 things. The first thing is why people in Japan and in 23 countries have been running and chasing after this water, because this water has tremendous healing properties. And number 2, there is a massive project. All right, Fakomiti says Kangen, Kangen, Kangen. All right, he's fully Kangen. So there's a massive project that people are also getting involved to, because there's a huge business opportunity behind it. All right, so before that, I'm going to share my slide, and I hope everybody can see this slide that I'm sharing too. Okay, so if you can see this slide, give me a number 1 in the chat box. So let me introduce with you the project and the company behind this project. The company is called Enagic from Okinawa, Japan. So this is one of the rarest things you will find in this industry, because from Japan, you get a lot of companies who are very traditional. They're not very exposed. They're only in Japan. But this is one of those Japanese companies that you will see. They have their roots all around the world. They have offices in 23 countries with a total of 38 locations. Now, I had the privilege to be part of the launching of the Malaysian market, Indian market, and myself and my team are the ones responsible of launching the Middle Eastern market, starting from Dubai. So Dubai was the latest office that was launched in October 2017. So I was there about 1.5 years to 2 years to pre-launch this project. And today, a lot of people in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Oman, Egypt, they're actually getting to know about this project of ours. So now myself and my team, we have leaders like Solomon James. We are now bringing it into Nigeria for the very first time. Because if you look at the map, the African map, our company does not have a presence here yet. So let me go into what is this Kangen water all about. All right, what is this Kangen water all about? Now, this truly changed my mind about water, because, ladies and gentlemen, can I just ask everybody a question? And it's good that I get some participation from you. Our body, What is 70%? 70 to 75% of our body made out of? Type it in the chat box. What is 70 to 75% of our body made out of? Now, the thing is, if you answer correctly, means you already have knowledge, you already have the know how that this substance is something that is so important in our lives, but we have been taking it for granted. And we have not been educated properly about this major substance, which is water, H2O. Now, the story behind this company, this project started where scientists started to notice people all around the world in France, Germany, India, Mexico. These people, the local people, they actually started to collect water from the natural sources. And if you will notice, people who drink water from natural springs, from the mountains, from the wells, they look much younger than people in the city who are drinking bottled water or tap water or soda drinks. All right? So the scientists wanted to find out what is so special about these natural sources of water. Yeah, and they found out one thing in common in all this miracle healing water is a very special property called active hydrogen. Now, if you go to Japan today, if you go to Japan, if you go to Korea, if you go to Taiwan, and you go to the convenience store, you would see a lot of bottles of water that is called hydrogen water. Because this discovery was back 70 years ago, scientists found out active hydrogen in the drinking water is one of the most powerful way to reduce the aging process in the body. Now, let me ask everybody a question. Do you want to age faster or do you want to age slower? Type your answer in the chat box. I mean, it's a silly question, right? We don't want to age faster. We want to slow down the aging process. But what is the problem with the water that we're drinking today, which is 70% of the body? The water, majority of the beverages that we're drinking today is speeding up the aging in our bodies. That is the inconvenient truth. But water from the natural sources, it slows down the aging process. The question is, do you have access to the natural water? Answer is no. Somebody says, Bolaji said, I don't want to age at all, please. Okay, I hope I have something to do that. But unfortunately, all of us have to age, but we can choose to age at a slower rate. Now, this Kangen water machine, which Solomon James is going to get, we're all going to be drinking this water. Many people in Nigeria will be drinking. This machine produces a special water that has abundance of active hydrogen, which means it slows down the aging process. All right? And where do we make these machines? China, Korea, Taiwan? No. We make this all in Okinawa, in Osaka, Japan. Yeah? Okinawa is the HQ. The factory is in Osaka, Japan. And this is the factory. And later, I'll be also sharing a certificate. This factory, it is medically certified, which means the manufacturing process of the machines are of medical standard. So Kangen water is filled with active hydrogen. So what is the benefit you're going to get from water that is full with active hydrogen? The first one is you're going to slow down the aging process. Because when we talk about antioxidant, which is anti-aging, the opposite of that is what? It's aging. It's oxidation. It is the nail rusting. It is the apple turning brown. It is the skin having wrinkles. So you don't want to be on the oxidation side. But the inconvenient truth is, most of the things that we drink is on the oxidation side. So how do we tell? Because a bottle of water here, obviously here, Solomon, those leaders in the group here and myself, every day we're drinking from our Kangen water. Yeah, we're drinking Kangen water. Now, all the waters in the market, if you leave it out for 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, we don't know how to identify whether a water is oxidized or antioxidant. So there is a measurement, there's a meter to actually measure whether the water is oxidized or antioxidized. Now, if the meter measures the water is oxidized, it will show a very high ORP reading. It means it increases the aging. Now, if you want to take things that has a negative aging or the anti-aging effect, you have to take things that has a negative reading on this meter, which means your green tea, your vegetables, your supplements, these are all antioxidants. And the Kangen water is one of the most powerful antioxidants you will find in the market, which has a reading of -4 to 500 ORP. In this case, the more negative, the better. In fact, when you drink 1 glass of Kangen water, you are getting 80 tomatoes worth of antioxidants into your system. Is that powerful, ladies and gentlemen? 1 glass of Kangen water. Can I just see from some response who here in the chat you're already drinking Kangen water? Type me in the chat box. Because every glass you're drinking, you're putting 80 tomatoes worth of antioxidants into your body. Okay? And what I'm going to do in this short video, this is me, by the way, in the video. And this is what I do because I like to show people what this water does. So I collected some bottles of waters, samples of waters that we drink on a daily basis, which includes tap water, bottled water, mineral water, which is more expensive. You have things like Fiji, Evian. Then you have also things like your sodas. There are some people here I know you like sodas, so we're also going to test the soda. And then obviously we have the Kangen water, which is the same bottle I'm holding here in my screen, purple bottle. All right. And I'm going to use that meter to measure the oxidation rate because just by looking at the waters, you will never know which is good, which is bad. All right. So this meter is called an ORP meter. Now, when I put it in, remember, when it's positive, it is oxidizing, aging, damaging your cells. The more negative, the better. So take a look at tap water. It is about 400. Bottled water is about 450, very high oxidation. And some of these mineral waters who cost a lot of money, they are actually oxidized. They are just like that brown apple, rotten apple. But why do we not feel it? Because the water doesn't change the taste, color, and smell. We continue to drink it without knowing the damages it does to the body. And take a look at soda, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so soda is at about 520 to 530. Extremely oxidizing, which means the more soda you drink, the faster the soda ages the body and increases oxidative stress. So what you want to drink today is you want to start your body on this amazing Kangen water, because if you can see what is the reading of Kangen, it is at negative 500 to negative 546, which means it totally reverses the oxidation in the body so that you can stay young and you can stay healthy for a very long time. All right, so that is only the first property of the water. That's why if you look at one of the longest living people on planet Earth, which nationality are they from? Anybody? Can you type it in the chat box? Where do you think they are from? Longest lifespans, men and women, which nationality? Type it in the chat box. Some of you may know it. Some of you may know it. What do you think? Exactly. Dan is absolutely correct. It is the Japanese people. And there's a reason to longevity because they understand health. They understand that water is 70%. In Japan, most of them are drinking water with hydrogen. That slows down the aging process. All right? So this is something that is very important for us to understand. And the second one now I'm going to talk about is the pH. Now, some of you are very familiar with this. And the pH is very simple. If the pH of the water you're drinking, pH stands for potential hydrogen. So if the potential of hydrogen is higher, remember I talked about the water has a lot of hydrogen, right? So the higher the hydrogen levels, the more alkaline it is, which means it will reduce the acidity in your body. Major chronic illnesses that we know of today, which includes cancer, diabetes, hypertension, high blood pressure, arthritis, acid reflux, uric acid. These are all caused by acidity that will lead to sickness because their potential of hydrogen is very low, below 7. Anything below, above 7 is alkaline, good for the body. Now, if you look at the color chart, what I'm going to show you now is the different types of water we drink. Are we drinking something that has high pH or low pH? Now, for the body, we want high pH. So how do we test it? This is a potential hydrogen tester. So when we put this tester into the liquid, it will show you the color according to the pH. So once I drop everything in, I'm going to pause the video and you guys are going to see the different colors. Okay, and I'm going to dissect it down what you're seeing here. Okay, so this is the chart. Anything that is like yellow color, orange, these are acidic drinks. Good drinks has to be alkaline, which is blue and purple and above. All right, and Kangen water is pH 9.5, which is very powerful. All right, so if we take a look at the drinks that we have in front of us, let me just rewind a little bit. Here. Yep. So once I stir it up, I want you guys to just see the color of the drinks that we have. Oops, sorry. Okay, so you can see tap water is neutral, all right, on the green side. Can you see the bottled water, ladies and gentlemen? Can you see it's actually very acidic? Mineral water, they are slightly better. Soda drinks, they're very, very acidic. And the Kangen water is highly alkalized. So what does the water do to the body? The Kangen water helps to balance the body pH. Because when you drink this water on a regular basis, what does the water do to the body? It puts it in a alkali state, which means it alkalizes the body. It's it's slowing down the aging, alkalizing the body. You're going to be much healthier, better energy, better sleep. And take a look at the soda drinks. The reason why I've cut it out completely from my life is because, can you see that? Even though I pour something as strong as Kangen, the drink is still on the acidic side because it is so acidic. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a little bit of soda into a healthy alkaline body, and I want you to see what happens to the body. Just a sip of soda. Can you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Just a little bit of soda, it completely acidified the body. Yeah? Why? Because soda drinks are 10,000 times more acidic than your normal bottled water. How many times, ladies and gentlemen? Can you put it in the chat box? How many times? 10,000 times more acidic than pH 7. So what are we doing today to reduce the acidity? If you were to test the bottled waters that's being sold in the market now in Lagos or in Nigeria as a whole, most of them are acidic. So what happens is we're putting a lot of acidity in the body on a daily basis. And the issue is one of the main cause of cancer, according to Nobel Prize winner Dr. Otto Henrik Warburg from Germany, is acidosis, which is the body is too acidic. So why did the Japanese start people on this water 50 years ago? Because this water is alkaline, and healthy tissues need to be alkaline. That's where the second property of the water is really powerful. All right? So that is the second property of the water. And the third one, which is a big one, the third one is where the water is really able to hydrate your body at a cellular level. Now, the normal water we're drinking, now can I just ask you guys, have you drank water, your bottled water or boiled tap water, and you feel like the water makes you feel very bloated? Anybody? Like me, if you have experienced that before. You feel very heavy. You feel very bloated. You feel like you drink a lot of water, but you don't feel like drinking more because it's very heavy. You don't feel hydrated, you know? So what is that symptom? It's because the normal water that you're drinking has 15 to 20 molecules, and larger clusters limit absorption by the body. Now, Kangen water comes out very micro-clustered, which is very small. It allows for greater penetration and easier absorption. So what does that mean for the body? I have a video to share with you guys. Okay, now to do this experiment, I like to use green tea bags. Yeah, green tea bags are just like our cells. It requires the water to go into the tea bag to bring out the tea. So when I have two tea bags, but when I use two different waters to pour into the tea, one is Kangen on the right, one is normal tap water on the left, I want you to see what comes out when I try to shake the tea. You take a look at the difference. So Kangen water is able to penetrate the tea bag even at room temperature. So what does that mean? It will hydrate the body at a cellular level. So for those of you who are suffering from dehydration, constipation, low energy, you need to start drinking this water because of its hydrating properties. All right. So if I were to split the tea into two, this resembles the nutrients from your food, from your supplements. Some of you take a lot of supplements. So with the same amount of supplements or nutrients, can you see Kangen water enhances the absorption rate of your supplements? So for those of you who are taking a lot of supplements, who here take a lot of supplements? Type 1 in the chat box. If you're taking a lot of supplements, you have to start taking the supplements with Kangen water because of the absorption rate of this water. So rather than taking a lot of supplements and going to waste, now you're absorbing everything that you're putting into your body. Now, I always believe in documentation beats conversation, right? So I like to show you the results that top doctors in America and Japan, that's already been documented for many years already, why they have used this water, why they have prescribed this water to their patient. And one of them is Dr. Hiromi Shinya, and he has actually performed over 360,000 colonoscopy procedures, which is where they put a camera inside your body to check your intestine, to check your stomach, to check your colon. And in every single book that he has published so far, he will make mention of Kangen water. Why? Because it is one of the core components of his treatment. Because a lot of people go to Dr. Shinya with inflammation in the colon, and this is before Kangen water. This is 3 months after Kangen water. Is this amazing, ladies and gentlemen? Something as simple as water did this to this person. Because a lot of people, when I talk to them about water, they tell me, Simon, water is just water. But when they see this, they will agree with me that, Simon, water is not just water. Yeah? Would you agree with me if you buy wine? There are $10 wine, there is $100,000 wine. One bottle of wine. Very different wines. Petrol, you have cheap petrol, you have expensive petrol. So when it comes to water, you also have very, very different qualities. Yeah, very, very different qualities. So that is for people who have inflammation. This is people who have constipation in the body, in the system. And this is actually 3 months after the water. You can see a major, major difference before and after. Yeah, so it was able to really, really detox the body. And you have now people who are suffering from cancer. They go for chemotherapy. And this is what the therapy does to the body. So in order for the water to cleanse it, the patient is advised to drink the water every day. All right, every single day drink the Kangen water. This is 3 months after drinking the Kangen water. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may pause right here, let me ask everybody a question. Is this powerful, ladies and gentlemen? Is this very, very powerful? If it's powerful, type Kangen water in the chat box, because this water has literally changed the health status of many people around the world since 1974. It is not something that is a miracle healing potion or whatever. It is something fundamental to our health that most of us are missing out or not taking advantage of or taking water for granted. Today, you have a great opportunity to learn about this water because of Solomon or some of you that have invited you into this Zoom chat today. All right, this Zoom meeting. All right, so this is Kangen water. And the tagline of our company and this project is change your water, change your life. Because water is life. Yeah, you put in the right water into your body, you will start to see how your body will start to change. All right, so this is how the Kangen water machine looks like. In fact, you can do all the research you want. Go on Google, go on YouTube, type Kangen water. There's a ton of information because in Japan, where we are endorsed by the Ministry of Health, in America, even top celebrities use it. So this is a household brand all around the world, but we're launching it for the first time in Nigeria. So 5 types of water. The first one is Kangen, the one for you to drink. That will keep your body healthy. The second one is clean water. Now, clean water, you only use it on infants, babies, because their bodies are already alkaline, and when you take a medication, Panadol or whatever. So medication, go for clean water. So clean water, you won't be using it often, but we still have that option. The third one is beauty water. This is something that you can use on the skin. So it will help to tone up the skin so that it will make sure that you look as young, as handsome as me. All right? So just kidding. All right, just a little joke there. But I've been using the beauty water every single day because I used to have very bad acne problems growing up. I have pimples everywhere on my cheeks. So what I do is every day I use the beauty water. I wash my face when I go to the sink in the machine, or I put it in a spray bottle and spray my face with the beauty water every day because our skin loves pH 5.5. Just like when you buy Johnson & Johnson product, you will see pH 5.5. So this is the same pH that comes up from this machine. Absolutely amazing. And the last two, strong Kangen and strong acidic. What is this two powerhouse? This would absolutely blow your mind. Because strong Kangen water, my question to everybody before I continue is, how do you normally wash your fruits and vegetables? Can you type in the chat box? Do you use tap water or bottled water? Everybody. How do you normally wash your veggies? Tap water or bottled water? Put it in the comment box. Tap water, right? Funmi said tap water, Solomon tap water, everybody's tap water. Okay? Now, what if I were to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that the vegetables that you're eating and the fruits that you're eating every day could be killing you and contributing to blood toxicity? How does that sound? Crazy, right? Because vegetables are supposed to be healthy. But what are we eating with the vegetables? Can you see there's a farmer with a mask, with a suit? It says there, if it's not safe to breathe, how Can it be safe to eat? All right, because today everything is totally infested with pesticides and chemicals, and we're eating all of it. And the reason why I say today most of the things that you eat could be contributing to very bad adverse health effects is because, and it will be explained in this video, because today all the pesticides that are being used on your vegetables are made out of oil. Why do farmers use oil chemicals? Because they know water and oil does not mix. So that's basic science. So in this experiment, I'm using a bottle of sesame oil, which is a very pure oil. And when you put oil into 2 glasses, and the first one you just put regular tap water, which is how we normally wash our vegetables. If the chemicals are oil, the tap water is not able to wash away the chemical because water and oil doesn't mix. So what does that mean? We're eating all of the pesticides. But with the 11.5 strong Kangen water, I want you to see what happens to the oil. This is one of the only machines you will find in the market to be able to emulsify the oil. All right? So this is why I've been using this to wash my vegetables since 8 years ago. I've had this machine for a long time. And here, the demo I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wash vegetables in front of you. All right? And your vegetables in Nigeria, it is also tons of chemicals, your beans, your rice. And I want you to see what comes out from these tomatoes washed with the strong Kangen water. Just a quick rinse. So the first one that I'll be rinsing out is the one with the normal tap water. And this is why I'm so excited about this project, because this is something that truly changes people's lives and the way they live. You can see the tap water remove almost nothing. Maybe some dirt, maybe some sediments. But the one washed with strong Kangen water, take a look what comes out. I want you to see the color, and this is no joke. Go buy a pack of tomatoes from your grocery store, from ShopRite or whatever tomorrow. You would see different types of pesticides coming out from your fruits and vegetables. Is this scary, ladies and gentlemen? Who here, after seeing this, you are feeling like, I don't want to eat vegetables that are not washed with Kangen water from today onwards? Type me in the chat box. Because these chemicals, the yellow chemicals in front of you, let me tell you a secret. It has a compound that is similar to it's not similar. It has a compound that is carcinogen. Carcinogenic means it's the same compound you will find in your cigarettes, and it is found in your vegetables. Yeah. So people like yourself who have kids at home, you may be feeding these carcinogenic things to your kids, which damages their immune system, damages their health. So what I tell people is you cannot control what happens in the farm, but you can definitely control what happens in your home, in your kitchen. All right. So this is why the 11.5 is such a powerful water. And this is the last one called the pH 2.5. And ladies and gentlemen, just let me emphasize one thing. All of these waters that I mentioned to you comes out from one single machine. Press the button, the machine produces different types of water. So the strong acidic water, what does it do is it helps people. It can help people that have skin allergies, skin problems. So we help a lot of people that have eczema, and 2 weeks completely heal. We help a lot of people with psoriasis, very bad psoriasis in the back. This pH 2.5 sprayed on the back, it completely kills off the germs and bacteria, because this is what we call our sanitization water, from here to here in 60 days. And go on YouTube and Google and find out more. We have Susan from Singapore. They have been suffering from psoriasis for many years, and since she has met Kangen water, it truly changed her life. Take a look at her from December to February. Truly amazing results. And the same lady with psoriasis on her elbow. Okay, so this is the miracle machine we're talking about. So before I go into the next part of my of this project that I'm talking about, let me share with you who is this company and why am I so proud to bring it into Nigeria, and to even bring in somebody like Solomon, which is well respected in the industry, to come on board with me on this project. Because this machine and this company is endorsed by the Ministry of Health of Japan as a medical device. This is not a water filter. It is not a purifier. It's not a water machine. It is a medical equipment. Yeah, certified by the Ministry of Health. And on the right is issued by ISO 13485. If you can see what's the fine print saying, designed manufacturer of electrolysis water generator for medical and general use. So this is the quality, this is the standard that we're talking about. So this project all revolves around all of us drinking this water, because the keyword is change your water, change your life. Okay, so before I continue, I just want to ask everybody on this Zoom meeting right now, all 34 of us, who here you would love to have one of these machines in your home and to start drinking water, drinking the Kangen water every day for you and your family? Type me in the chat box if you truly want this machine to be in your life right now, and to be helping your family stay healthy, protect them from oxidative stress, protect them from acidity, protect them from the pesticides, from all these harmful chemicals. Yeah, type me in the chat box and be serious about it, because why? If you want to change your health, you need to invest either time to go to the gym or money for technologies like this, right? So health is not just going to drop into your lap. Okay, so this is the SD501. This is the machine we are promoting in Nigeria. We are bringing in from France because currently we are doing a pre-launch. In fact, the second chapter of this meeting, we are actually building this a team to look for serious people to be involved in the business, because we have very exciting projects coming along, and we even have a very exciting live event happening in Lagos this coming Sunday, which I will share with you later on. And this is gonna take Nigeria by the storm. Okay, so this machine from France, if you want to import it from France into you, the investment is 3,280 euros for the machine, and 200 euros for the air freight to come into Nigeria. Now, total, it will be about 3,480 euros, and it does not include the custom clearance. The custom clearance will be paid in Naira to your local government. We project it's about anywhere from 200 to 300K Naira. So this one you have to pay to your local government. We can also clear the customs for you, for those of us who get in contact with us, or Solomon James, or Daniel, or whoever that's invited you into this Zoom chat today. Okay, so more details, go back to the person that invited you. I'm not going to go into the details of this Zoom meeting because I have a lot more to cover. Now, the good thing is, this is the price that customers will be paying on January 2023. Okay, at January 2023, even at 3,280 euros, it is still dirt cheap to me. Why? Because this machine, it has a durability of 25 years. Now, if something that's able to give your family true health for 25 years, is 3,000 euros really too much to pay? I really don't think so, right? Because when people go to the hospital, they get sick, they pay maybe more than this, 10 times more. So I did a calculation based on 15 years. If you look at 15 years, you are paying less than €1 a day for this machine. Just go and do some cost analysis. You are already paying a lot more for your bottled water. Am I right? So the good thing about what we're doing now and why we're having this KBB launch Zoom meeting is, this machine, if you were to get it before the year ends, you do not pay 3,480 euros, because we still have access to the old price only until the end of the year, which is 2,980 euros, which you're getting a 500 euro discount on this machine. So this is the good news for all of us. And let me do a summary. It is the only one that is medical grade, ISO 13485, creating 11.5 and 2.5, 5-year warranty, has a 25-year lifespan, and it has a cleaning system to ensure your machine lasts 25 years. We don't just say it lasts 25 years. We have a system to ensure it goes for 25 years. And the cost analysis is incredibly cheap because of what this machine can do to your family. All right. And let me ask everybody here a question. Who is excited for this Kangen water project for Africa? Type Kangen business. Who is excited for this project to go on all around Africa? Because we're looking for serious people. Solomon and me, we're looking for serious people. Okay, and that's why I've come here, invest my time and energy to build this organization. And I'm quite grateful. I'm very, very grateful for some of you who have already joined us into this project, because what I'm going to share with you now is the company's way of providing an amazing platform for all of us to generate a lucrative, explosive, and a business that pays us passive residual income for a very, very long time. So I'm going to go into the company's marketing plan. And this is something that you have not seen anywhere else around the world. So Enagic as a business, the company has sold more than $5 billion of these machines. Over 1.5 million Kangen water machines sold globally, and anyone who drinks water is a prospect. Am I right? Everybody drinks water. Okay. Now, what I love about the Enagic business, some of you have been involved in multi-level marketing systems. Some of you have been involved in network marketing, multi-level marketing, and you have a lot of qualifications. You have to buy products every month. You have your whole cupboard filled with products, and you don't know what to do with it, and it expires. All that stuff, right? So, been there, done that. The Enagic business, all you need to do is to get one single Kangen machine and you are a distributor for the rest of your life. Isn't that interesting? I've never seen a company like this. Most companies want you to do this, do that, qualify this, qualify that. This company is so compassionate. All you need to do is to be drinking the Kangen water, which is owning one machine, and you can start the business. No stocking, no renewal, accumulative sales. You can sell to anybody around the world if you have people in America, Canada. I mentioned this is a global company with 23 countries. If you have friends in Dubai, America, you can sell to anybody around the world and you get paid a commission in Nigeria. How about that? And it is a patented compensation plan. But if I was you, I would focus in Nigeria because this is an untapped market. Nobody knows about Kangen yet. Let me ask you, do you want to start this project when the entire Nigeria knows about Kangen water or when nobody knows about Kangen water? Which one? When everybody knows or when nobody knows? Which one? Number one or number two? Number one is when everybody knows. Number two is when nobody knows. Which one you want to start? We call it blue ocean. The people who benefit the most are the people who come in at the start and they put action at the start. That's where people that will become massive earners in this business. All right. So I'm going to share with you the patent for compensation plan because our company is one of the most solid direct selling companies in the whole world, and we have also decided to patent the compensation plan because our business model is unlike anything else you would see in the direct selling industry. And let me share with you how do we work. Now, this is you. You purchase a machine today, you become a Kangen distributor. Now, every single person you bring in, we call them your direct sales. Every single one of them, when you bring them in, you get paid a commission from the company and you get paid in euros. Now, every time these people bring in their sales, your customer also bring in sales, you get something called indirect sales. And the total of your direct plus indirect, what do we call it? We call it your group sales. Okay, your group sales. Now, so in this business is very simple. You have your direct, you have your indirect. Very simple system. So how does it work? Now, the company pays out many different types of commissions. Okay, the first one being the 8A commission, which I'll be sharing with you right here. So based on this business, this business presentation, I'll be using the price until the end of the year, which is the old price, which is the price available to you guys. One machine, you're looking at 2,980 euros, including the air freight. Now, what Enagic does, Enagic sets aside a budget. They pre-set a budget of 1,400 euros to be split among the distributors. And it is split into 8 parts. We call it 8As, where 1A is 175. I hope it's quite simple so far. Don't have to question what this means. Just understand that every machine, there's 1,400 set aside as a budget and it's divided into 8 parts, where one part is called 1A and 1A is 175. Because when you start in this business, your first 2 direct sales, we call it your 1A sale, which we will make 175 euros, okay, not naira. So when you start this business, go and get ready your euro account because you're going to get paid in euros. Good news, right? You get paid in euros. So your third machine, what happens? When you sell your third machine, company pays you 350 euros on that sale. So a lot of people ask me, so is this per person or per sale? I tell them it is per sale. When you sell your third machine, company pays you 350. And once you hit 3A, your rank is 3A. Now the company pays you 525 euros on that sale. And how do you become 3A? You must first qualify and you must first have 10 cumulative group sales. Cumulative means there's no time frame. Group sales mean it is a total of your direct plus your indirect. Okay? And your next direct sale is 3A, where you will earn 525 euros. I hope that is clear so far. Very, very easy. Yeah. Then once you hit 20 group sales, after that, every machine is 4A, and you're going to earn 700 euros on your 4A sale. And after 50, when your group starts to grow and now you have 50 people in your group, the next person you sponsor, now you're a 5A and you're going to make 875. And once you hit the maximum rank, which is 6A, now you will earn 1,050 euros after your 100 machine. Means your 101st onwards will be 6A 1050. Is this clear so far, ladies and gentlemen? This is very simple. Do not use your knowledge from other network marketing companies and put it into here, because those systems are very confusing. This is something that's very clear cut, very straightforward. Once you hit 100 machines, group sales cumulatively, everything after that you'll be earning 1050. So what I'm going to show you now is, which you need to pay a close attention, is your first two machine I've shared with you, you'll be making 175. On your third machine, you're going to be making another 350, because now you are 2A. Am I right? Now, what happens when you develop your distributors below you to also produce sales? Now, when they do that, what happens? You get overriding commissions of 1A commission all the way down 8 generations of 1A. Can you see that? Why? Because the company has 1,400 euros to be paid out. Now, when you rank up to 2A, when you bring in somebody on your 2A, now you're going to make 350 when Kim signs up a machine. And whenever Kim sells machines to her friends, Ali, Abu, and Ani, guess what? Company pays you 350, 350, 350. Double the money from your 1A lines, because now you are 2A and you're going to make 2A commissions on all these sales. Are you guys following with me? Are you guys seeing the big money that will come to you in this business? Yeah? Because every time you have somebody on your 2A, now you start to earn more money. And once you have 10 group sales, you bring your next direct. Now you are at 3A, which means every time this person under your 3A sells, you're going to get 525 euros every single machine. Yeah, every single machine. So if this person sells 10 machines a month, you're going to get 5,250 euros. That's how the company pays. Okay? Now, these people under your 2A, they will continue to produce, and every time they produce, you're going to be making 350 euros. Until when? Remember, this is not a Ponzi or pyramid scheme. Therefore, the company has a maximum allocation they set aside to be paid out as commissions. Do you remember what is the amount they set aside out of every machine? Anybody can answer me in the chat box. What is the amount out of every machine they set aside as commission? Anybody? Let the new people should be the one participating, because I want you to be absorbing this project. How much is set aside out of every machine? How many euros? Anybody? Some of you could be lost, but it's okay, because when I saw it for the first time, I was also lost. But when you follow with me, you're gonna get a lot of clarity. Nobody have the answer. How much exactly? All right, Miss Uchichi has the right answer. 1,400 euros. The 1,400 euros is divided into 8 parts. So when Don buys a machine, John makes 1A commission because it's the first sale. Now, John sponsor, which is Bob, gets a 2A commission because John is under his 2A line. So Bob will make 2As. Ani, which is Bob's sponsor, also make 2A. Kim also make 2As. So the total payout to these 4 people is 7As, which means there is still one more A to go up to you, which means you still make 175 euros on this machine. Does that make sense? Because the company has a limited amount to be paid out, so that the company doesn't overpay. Because if the company overpay, you don't have companies anymore. Everybody will go bankrupt, right? So this is a solid company that does not overpay its distributors. Second machine, another 175. But on the third machine, what happens? John will start to earn 2 points or 2As, 350 euros. Bob takes 2, Ani 2, Kim 2. When this happens, this is where the 8-point commission stops for you. So this is where we share with people exactly how deep the 8A commission goes. So what you want to do is you want to keep sponsoring people on your higher ranks, because when you hit 20 and you bring your next person, Tony, and when he starts to develop business, every single machine Tony brings in, how much do you override? You override 700 euro commission. I hope you guys are following, because we're talking about massive income that you'll be generating from this business. After 50, you bring me in. What happens when every time I sell a machine? You're going to make 875 euros every time I sell. It's huge income we're talking about. And once you achieve 6A, Sam, let's say he's under your 6A, every time he brings in a sale, you're going to be earning 1,050 euros. Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing the massive income potential this project has to offer to you? Yes or no? Give me a yes if you're seeing massive, massive potential in this business, because this is not something that you see every other day. This opportunity is something that you see once in a lifetime. I swear to God, how many people have came to me and they asked me, I wish I knew about this 10 years ago. I wouldn't have started this company. I wouldn't have joined this business. I wouldn't have been part of this money scam. I wouldn't have joined this investment program that I lost money, I lost trust, I lost my network. Because when they saw this, what they see is transparency, and they see a very amazing product. So what I'm going to share you next is this. Now, who here you love passive residual income? Type me in the chat box. You want to be able to plug into a system where you know a strategy for you to be able to get to a ranking system or a goal that the company that represents you or you're part of will make sure that you're earning passive income for the rest of your life. Who would like that? Anybody? Type me in the chat box. None of us want to work forever, right? But we must be working hard at the initial stage to develop a passive income business. Nobody is going to give you this for free. Am I right? If it's free, everybody would be millionaires. They wouldn't be beggars on the road. So this is something that is a great opportunity that you can achieve. Because once you become a 6A, you're going to receive 3,000 US dollars as a bonus. But I want to show you what's beyond 6A. What you want to do is, in this business, you want to have two solid lines to be 6A and 6A. Because when that happens, when you're left and right, but by the way, this is not a binary, but for you to rank up fast, you need to have two strong lines. Yeah? When you have two lines, that is 6A and 6A, now you become a 6A2, and a lot of bonuses will be coming your way as a 6A2, and you'll be also earning a $6,000 one-time bonus. And you can go to Japan, you can come to Malaysia, you can go to Dubai, Bangkok, wherever to receive your award. And once these two distributors below you, they become 6A2 themselves, now you become 6A2-2, which you receive $12,000, and you're going to get increments of bonuses coming your way. But the passive income model starts here. When you become 6A2-3, meaning you have two lines that is 6A2-2. Now, once you become 6A2-3, you're going to receive $25,000 one-time bonus and $5,000 a month plus other incentive calculation. Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing what I'm seeing? You have an opportunity to make 5,000 US plus other incentive calculation on a monthly basis. Everybody, who here want to achieve 6A2-3? Type 6A2-3 in the chat box. Because why? We have launched Dubai, we have launched India, we have launched Malaysia. There are tons of 6A2-3s in this country. In Nigeria, there is no 6A2-3s yet. And you have every single opportunity to be one of these leaders in the future, where the financial gain from this company is going to be immense, and it's going to be for long term. Yeah. So for those of you who want to get here, type in the chat box 6A2-3. I want you to imprint this ranking system, because what is after 6A2-3? You become 6A2-4 when both your distributors below you become -3. Now you're going to make $50,000 one-time bonus and $10,000 a month. Is that powerful? Yeah, residual income. And when both your people become -4, now you are -5, $100,000 reward and $15,000 a month. And -6, this is my sponsor's rank. He received $200,000, Mr. Sam Sear, which you will meet him soon in Nigeria. And he's receiving $20,000 a month plus other incentive. And by the way, I'll be doing a training soon, not anytime soon, but maybe in November, where I'll be going through with you the bonuses that these people are making, because the $20,000 a month is just the base. There is the other incentive calculation, which could lead to people making more than $1 million a year in this business. The 20K is just extra because there's a ton of commissions on top of 20K, which I cannot be covering in today's Zoom, because today's Zoom, I just want to give you the overview of this project, and only for those people who are interested to be part of this, you will be added into the list for the next Zoom meeting I'll be doing, that I'll be exposing to you how to build yourself to this ranking fast, and how to make your team members to rank up with you to achieve this ranking in a short span of time, and to receive this residual income. All right. So this is the career path of Enagic. So what you want to do here is become a distributor. There is multiple earning opportunities, unique product and compensation plan. I'm sure you would agree with me. Work in your own time, and the time is now, because our company is coming in next year in February. So now we're on the pre-launch stage. Those people who come in on the pre-launch stage are those people that will reap the most benefits, dominate the market when the company comes. Early bird catches the worm. So what you want to do is get your own Kangen machine. Don't muck around. You can do all the research you want, but the first thing is get your own Kangen machine. If you don't have the funds now, get the funds to come in, because this project you cannot miss out. Live demo, follow-up, Zoom meetings. All right? And I want to announce this very amazing event that we're actually doing before I pass it over to Solomon James to say a few words from today's event. Is we are doing a live event on this coming Sunday, 23rd of October, in Radisson Hotel, GRA in Ikeja. So I'll be one of the speakers with my partner Heman Kumar, and we've invited a very special guest that came all the way from Japan, Kaz Yokoya. He calls himself the compassionate messenger, and he's actually representing the company from Japan, and we will be sharing with you how to transform your health with Kangen water and be part of the fastest growing team in Enagic, because our team, Full House Power Team, is the #1 team of Asia, Europe, and Middle East, and we're growing rapidly, and you can be part of it. Build a business that creates true generational wealth, ethical, most importantly, ethical and transparent business system. No funny business, transparent and straightforward business. So for those of you who want to sign up and to come for this event, the seats are limited. By the way, the seats are limited, so you need to actually register, because we actually charge participants 5,000 naira per ticket. But if you register today on this link I'm sending to you now on the Google chat, your ticket will be free, and it's only limited to the first 100 people. And I think we already have about 30 over people already signed up, because we just posted this flyer yesterday. So please check the Zoom chat box, sign up your name, and who introduced you into the business on this form to lock in your ticket price. Yeah, because after 100 packs, we will no longer be able to accommodate. If we need to accommodate, the ticket will be chargeable. So this is the event happening on 23rd of October, Sunday. For those of you who are in Lagos or you're nearby Lagos, get yourself to this event and do not come alone. The registration starts at 2:30. We will start at 3 p.m. sharp. It will end around 6 p.m. This is going to be a totally, truly life-changing event. All right, and you really don't want to miss it. Okay, so that's it from my presentation today. I hope you have gotten clarity. Maybe not the entire thing of what Kangen water is and the business, but as long as you see potential here, you can really take it forward in a very big way. All right, so register yourself for the event this Sunday, and I'll be sure to see you at the event with our amazing team here. All right, so thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Solomon James, for inviting me into this Zoom call today. I'm very grateful to be in Africa, in Nigeria, to build this with such an amazing leader like Solomon, and we're in one of the fastest growing teams here, and I can't wait to see most of you guys face to face. Back to you, Solomon. Thank you so much. That's my time.
Awesome. Thank you so very much, Mr. Simon. That was a fire host of an of an event. Thank you. I mean, I'm just super excited at the possibilities that I see. Now, quick things so that for our information. Just hold on. We'll give you a few things now, because I do know. I mean, like Simon was asking, how many of us want to get our machine, test the water, this and that. I mean, everybody wants it. And you can see here, I also have my. So it's not we are users of the product, okay? I have it. He was talking about the beauty water. I have it. I mean, we keep ourselves hydrated, fresh, okay? So now there is an opportunity for those of us in Lagos, or if you have people in Lagos who will want to experience the water. Now we have an opportunity where we let people come in, take a listen, and also get 5 liters of this water every day for free. I mean, I don't know of other things you've done where people walk in and get their products for free. Okay, no payment. We just get people to use it. The testimonies are crazy. When you listen to some of the testimonies, you think either you're in a church service. If you read some of the manuals, you think you are reading a healing bulletin, but because of the effect of what we have. So if you're in Lagos or you have people in the Lagos region, please, we normally do run 2 meetings every day at 10:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. every day, Monday to Saturday, at Full Life Hotel. Full Life Hotel is at 4A at Deribigbe, Shitu Street off Emmanuel Street, Maryland. Those of us that know Maryland, there is that former Jesu Onyibo Road. Once you come in at the end, once you just turn to your, that should be your left, okay? Once you just get into that road, you just see Full Life Hotel. It's facing you, it's a blue in color, green roof. So we run events there every day, 10:30 a.m. and 2:30 a.m. So if you're on this call and you're in Lagos or you have people in Lagos, send them, let them come listen, okay? And because like a fire hose, too many things will be in your head. You need to remove those cobwebs. But again, have the opportunity to experience the water for free. Please, it's 5 liters per person, okay? It's some people right there, they are telling you their story. We've had stories of people with cancer. We've had stories with people with diabetes. I mean, Dan from my friend was with me when a lady came in. It was too dramatic. She was just, I need the water, I need the water. She discharged herself from the hospital. Serious diabetes. Her reading was 400 and over 425 or 75. She discharged herself, came in, got the water. 4 days to about 7 days, her diabetes had crashed down to 175. Too many testimonies. Okay, again, like Simon will tell you, this water does not heal. It resets your body to heal itself. It's crazy, the number of things. So just an opportunity. Again, if you probably, I will send the information and the address for you to you if you will want to come in the course of this week. 2 sessions, 10:30 a.m. and 2:30 a.m. so that you can listen again, meet Simon, meet Hemant and other leaders and have the opportunity to fetch the water and you have your own experience. Again, just to reiterate that on Sunday, we are having a meeting with the compassionate messenger, Mr. Kaz. Again, I had the opportunity to meet him. Very lovely, very energetic. So it's so much fun. But before we shut down for tonight and probably take 1 or 2 questions, I do know a lot of us have gotten so much value from this. Madam Fumi, she's currently in the UK right now. Madam Fumi, are you there? You can unmute yourself, okay, if you can, because I do know you have a very amazing story. Hello, Madam Fumi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, good to have you from the other side of the world. You left us in Nigeria, okay? But that was, I mean, you did a solid job, then you left. How has been your story with the Kangen water?
It's been amazing. Honestly, it's just like a miracle water. My personal experience was that sometime in April, I had an accident that I fell. I had a wound on my leg. But when it was now healing, I now started feeling aches and pains on my knees. If I got up, I wouldn't be able to stand up straight. I had to take a few steps before I could stand up straight with the ache and pain. When I started taking the water, within, I think it was about 4 days after, the pain disappeared completely. That was amazing. And up to now, it never came back. It's just, really, really amazing, honestly. And the beauty water too is fantastic. I use it every day. I started noticing the lines under my jaw. I started, spraying the beauty water. In less than 10 days, the lines disappeared.
Wow.
It's just it's too good to be true, honestly.
It's too good to be true. But
Honestly.
it is what it is. If it is working, it's working. Guys, that's from Mrs. Fumi Adegbite, all the way from the UK. She experienced it, and she's still having her story over there. Too many testimonies. I think this morning I had one of my pastors in church. She's on the call. Mommy Adedeji, and she was just telling me, I took the water and I'm feeling different and things like that. Guys, this is real. If you will want to experience it, okay, you are within the Lagos region, more machines are coming in. So wherever your location is, there will be somebody with a machine where you can go get one for free. But right now, if you are within the Lagos region, join us tomorrow, 10:30 or 2:30 or any time in the week. You will be meeting Simon himself. You'll be meeting Heyman, his partner, and other team of leaders there every day, sharing the water and sharing with you the benefit. What you've just heard is a tip of the iceberg, and you will be amazed at how this already is truly changing your life. We really want to appreciate everyone who have joined us. If you have a question, perhaps we just take one question if there is any for the night, then otherwise we call it a wrap, because it's our first meeting, so we just wanted to keep it brief. But again, sorry, we short a little bit. Any question? Anyone having any question? Any question from anyone? Something you want clarity on? Okay, just like Simon said, do get back to whosoever invited you, and they will throw more light. We have different groups, different places where you can get information that are beneficial to you. But please do note, this is just the beginning of this Zoom series and support for people across the globe, so that you can be a part of the team, get to see the value and share this effectively. In the words of the legendary fella again, water, get enemy. May your week be blessed, and may your life be changed. Thank you for being a part of this. We truly appreciate you. Simon, on behalf of our Nigerian team, want to say thank you very much for honoring us with your presence in our very first team meeting. We look forward to seeing everyone in the subsequent meeting. God bless you, and do have an exceptional night rest. But get hydrated with your Kangen water. Change your water, change your life. God bless you, and good night.